Wellness Warriors, welcome to this training where I'm going to teach you how to set up your funnels so that you bring clients into your program. Okay, so this is especially important if you're focusing more on selling an online program as opposed to bringing clients into your clinical practice. So, what we have here are 3 overlapping circles. And these circles need to all overlap perfectly in order for your funnels to be extremely effective and to bring people into your program. Okay, so what do all of these mean? Once you do all of this, this is step 1. Once this is all set up, you create a landing page through ClickFunnels, which the training below details. Once this is all set up, the landing page is in place, then you create an ad, and this ad goes on Facebook. So over here we've got landing page, and we've got ad, okay? So what happens is you create an ad that integrates good images, good copy, and a really attractive topic for your particular market. And then you put this into a Facebook ad. So people click on the Facebook ad, they hit your landing page, and then you capture their details. This is the way the process works. Once you have their details, you can then reach out, and that's when we begin the sales process, which we go into in different training. Right now, we're focused on bringing leads in, bringing in relevant leads so that you can grow your client base and you can grow your business. And this is how we go about it. So I'm just going to go into now the actual structure for your ads and your landing page, okay? Those 2 things are really important to nail. So number 1 is you want to start with a topic, okay? And this is where you need to know your niche psychologist, your niche insider. You need to know those exercises really, really well. You need to go through those exercises and come up with a very, very clear picture of who your target audience is, what are their biggest problems, pains, and desires, and how does your program solve these problems, pains, and desires? Okay, so once you know that, you isolate one little part of solving their big problem. Let's say their big problem is they don't know their life purpose, or they feel completely out of control in their relationships. That's one big problem. That's what your program's going to help them with, that whole big problem. But they're also going to have smaller sub-problems within that big problem. Okay, so for example, if the relationships are in a total mess, a smaller sub-problem would be learning to accept yourself, as an example. Okay, so what you do is you create this little sub-problem and you come up with a solution for it. So learning to accept yourself, you might come up with an exercise that they can do to learn to accept themselves, like a meditation or some kind of awareness exercise or something to that effect. Okay, so you come up with the topic, you come up with a solution to that problem, and then you promise them to give them the solution in a small form, right? It's all about little micro commitments that make it easy for people to give you their details. So they're not going to feel threatened or worried, but they just feel like, oh yeah, cool. I can get the solution to my small problem by sharing my details. Amazing. This is how the funnel works. You come up with that topic, solve or learn to accept yourself. Then you need to come up with some copy, okay? Copy is the writing, the text that goes on your ad and your landing page. So I'm just going to draw this to make it a bit easier to understand. So right now, we start with our ad, which then goes to our landing page, which then gives us a lead. So your copy needs to be very similar on both your ad and your landing page. So in your ad, you're going to have something like 5 to 7 sentences which talk about this topic, right? Talk about this topic of, okay, you're struggling to accept yourself. So you would ask a question, start with a question. Do you find it difficult to accept yourself? Do you find it difficult to just be? Okay. Then you go deeper into the problem. It's like you're kicking that bruised knee so they can really be like, yeah, that's me. Oh my God. Do you struggle to accept yourself? And is this playing out in your relationships? Are you attracting people who are taking advantage of your weakness, as an example? And of course, they're going to be saying, yes, that's me, if you've targeted this correctly. And then you're going to say something along the lines of, you're not alone, so normalizing the problem so they don't feel like they're some kind of weirdo. You're not alone and there is a solution. And then you say something like, in this short training, I explain exactly how to go through the step-by-step process, becoming aware of the ways you're not accepting yourself and learning to truly accept yourself. Okay, so that's an explanation that you're actually the one with the answers. So they feel like, okay, this person knows the answers. Then you have a call to action. Okay, so it's like, question, problem, aggravate, problem. So go into more detail. Then it's solution, call to action. Okay, that's the 4 steps that you want to have in your copy, in the text that you write, in your ads, and on your landing page. Okay, so the call to action is going to be something like, download the free training, or download the free ebook, or download the free video on how to accept yourself and start living from a place of total acceptance and self-worth today. Okay, so that is how you structure your ad. That's the copy and the topic nailed. And then lastly, we just need an image that ties it all together. So when you get all of these integrated, you're going to create a very powerful ad which people feel compelled to click on. All right, so with images, you always want people. And this, by the way, can also be a video for video ads. You always want pictures of people, because we as human beings connect with people. We click on pictures of people, especially if these people are similar to ourselves, right? So if you have an image of someone who their face is lit up because they accept themselves, this could be an image of you, this could be an image of another person, could be an image of multiple people. You always want images where you can see at least the upper portion of the body, the head or the upper torso at least, and people who look happy, or people who are expressing strong emotion, are very good to click on. And always it has to tie in and be extremely relevant to the topic and the copy. So you just do the same thing that you do on your ad on Facebook, and the same thing on your landing page with more detail. So on your landing page, you're also going to include benefits, and you're going to have a minimum of 3 benefits, preferably at 5 to 7. The more benefits, the better. Don't overcomplicate it though, too many benefits and it's just too messy. So 3 to 7 benefits of why they should opt into your landing page, opt into your funnel. Landing page is another word for a funnel. So that's how the landing page is different from the ad, okay? And other things you want to have on the landing page is you want to have the same image as the ad, because this avoids a feeling of incongruence. When people jump on there, they're like, this is different to the ad I clicked on. Okay, so keep the same image, all the same video, and the copy, the title of the ad is the same. Everything's very similar. This is just a little bit more detail, because so people hit it and they're like, all right, cool, yep, okay, that's me, yep, I need this, cool, opt in, done. And then you've got their phone number, so that's stored. You've got their phone number, name, and email address, which is all valuable information for you to grow your business. So that's an overview of how we use funnels to get clients. And we're going to go into more detail now below on the actual way to structure your funnel, set all of this up, and structure your Facebook ads. I hope you enjoyed that training.